Is there really going to be a check arriving on Friday for Social Security beneficiaries? That's a good question and a big one I've been seeing popping around the headlines quite a bit lately, and also exactly what I want to focus on right here in the video, so let's get right into it. Now, like I said, this is a headline that I've been seeing popping around for at least a few weeks now, and I've also had some of you right here in the community reaching out to me saying, hey, Matt, you're the only one that I trust. Will you make a video on this and tell us, will Social Security beneficiaries actually be getting a check on Friday? Now, here's the simple answer. The answer is yes, some will be getting a check on Friday. Some will not be getting a check on Friday, but the check is not what you think it is. So I want to get into it and talk about all the details a little bit further because things are changing very rapidly right now. There's a lot going on, and like I always say, we need to continue watching all of these big announcements out of Congress, the administration, all these lawmakers, and anything else coming out right now, because you never know what might be mentioned at any given point that we might be able to take advantage of, like a check, a program, money, benefits, raises to benefits, or all the other bills, packages, proposals, or anything else popping out of Congress right now. Things are changing rapidly, and like I always say, I'm here for you as your one and only daily advocate, doing all the necessary research, watching all this information hitting the wire, and again, going through tons and tons of information every single day, finding all the best information and breaking it all down for you in these short videos. Now, to be completely honest with you, I had no intentions of talking about this until I started getting a lot of messages from people right here in the community reaching out saying, what's going on with this Friday check? Is it a special check? Is it something to do with the end of the fiscal year? What is going on with this? Is it an exception to something else? Is it a special check? Is it a stimulus check? Is it for everybody? Is it for all fixed income beneficiaries? What are the details of this check? The answer is, well, none of the above for the most part. Let me talk you through the details and let's get into it. And again, like I said, please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be to help you out and, of course, to keep you updated during this very crazy time. All right, let's talk through the details. So here's what it comes down to. Yes, Friday technically is the end of the fiscal year. So as the day rolls over on the end of the day, 11:59 or basically midnight on Friday, when it turns over to October 1st, guess what happens? The end of the 2022 fiscal year is over. It's over at that point, right? And then the new 2023 fiscal year for the federal budget actually begins, right? Okay, but does that mean a check is going to be distributed as a result of that? No, not necessarily. So here's what it comes down to. The first of the month, October 1st, lands on a Saturday. Well, many of you here in the community are very aware of this. SSI beneficiaries. This should ring a bell. I mean, all of you already know this, but again, I want to point this out because this is a big headline that's out there right now. And again, I don't love the way that this headline is out there because it makes everybody think that there's another special check coming. It's not a special check. It's just for SSI. SSI beneficiaries are going to be getting a check on Friday, September 30th. Why? A bonus, right? No, it's not a bonus. Actually, what it is, it's your October payment that you would have been getting on the 1st of October. And again, I know that you already know this. Everybody here in the community already knows this. But again, the headlines out there right now make it seem like, whoa, another bonus check is coming, and it's coming on Friday because of the end of the fiscal year. That's just how the calendar happens to lay out. So, unfortunately, that's what it is. So, when it comes down to it, anytime that SSI beneficiaries have the first of the month land on a weekend and or a holiday. So like, for example, January 1st is a holiday. Therefore, you'd be getting it the day before, December 31st, right? Or in this case, when the first of the month, October 1st, lands on a Saturday, which is exactly what it's doing, you get paid the day early, which is September 30th. So technically, in September, you're getting 2 SSI payments. But guess how many you're going to get in October? 0. You're going to get 0 SSI checks in October. Does it mean that you're being forgotten about? Nope. It just means that you're getting October's payment in September. That's all it really means, right? And again, I know that all of you here in the community know this, but again, I wanted to come back and break this all out for you, let you know what this actually means, what this check is. Unfortunately, it's not a special check. It's just the same old check that you would always get for your SSI benefit, but rather it's arriving one day early because October 1st is landing on a Saturday. And when it comes down to it, SSI beneficiaries, anytime that the payment date lands on a weekend, they don't pay on weekends, but they do pay a day early. So I guess that's one kind of nice thing about, when the first of the month lands on a weekend. You get paid one day early. We always love to get paid one day early, right? It's always kind of fun. It's like a little bonus, even though it's not a bonus, not even close to a bonus. It's nothing different than than the benefit that you would always be receiving, right? So when it comes down to it, I hope that kind of answers the question and kind of clears the air as far as all these headlines. Literally, did not exaggerate. I bet I see this same headline or a combination of these different headlines coming out about some bonus check on Friday, a $1,682 check on Friday. Nope. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's the other half, or it's basically an $841 check from SSI that would have been going out on October 1st, but yet it's just coming out a day early. That's all it is. But anyway, what I was going to say is that I see this headline probably 5-6 times a day. Seriously, there's so many of these headlines popping up to make it look like, oh, there's a big bonus check. No, it's not. It's not a bonus check, okay? Yes, the new fiscal year will be beginning on October 1st. And again, a lot of cool stuff going on. Well, let me take that back. Not a lot of cool stuff. I mean, it's not really cool. There's nothing really cool about it. It'd certainly be cool if there were like checks going out, monthly checks, a big old stimulus check, something like that. A big old raise to benefits would certainly be nice. Oh, one more quick side note. I did see this question down below. I only saw one person ask this question, but I want to say this out there really quickly as well. Will the COLA raise be starting on the beginning of the fiscal year, as in Saturday? No, it starts in January, okay? So for the annual cost of living adjustment, the raise to benefits, that starts in January. So the real calendar year, not the fiscal year. The fiscal year begins on Saturday, October 1st, but no, the annual cost of living adjustment follows the real calendar, January 1st through December 31st. And again, I know that the vast majority of you know that, but I did see this in the comment section down below. Somebody was asking, are we going to get our raise on Saturday? Nope, it's not happening Saturday. We need to wait, 3 more months until we get that raise, until January 1st, right? When it's nice and cold outside in the middle of winter, when it's, really cold out and we have nothing else to do other than, drink coffee and hot chocolate and sit under our heated blankets all day long because it's so cold out. When those days roll around, then we can start talking about the COLA actually hitting bank accounts. But again, we will be getting that announcement out of Social Security here very, very soon. In fact, in about 2 weeks' time, we will be getting that announcement out of Social Security. And again, this is like the biggest announcement out of Social Security that all of us anticipate every single year. Like the only one thing that we ever look forward to out of Social Security, because we know it's coming, and it's usually, kind of nice to look forward to. And this year it's going to be pretty big. So yes, this is a very highly, highly anticipated announcement out of Social Security, and it will be coming out in about 2 weeks or so. So, of course, as I do get more information on that, and again, for those of you that have been asking, I hope this answers your question in regards to the Friday check. Again, please remember, I'm just the messenger. I wish I had better news for you when it came down to this check. I wish it was a bonus stimulus check. I wish it was a bonus payment. I wish it was a raise to benefits. I wish it was something other than just the payment 1 day early. I wish it was something other than that. But again, please remember, I'm just the messenger. I don't have any authority over this. I wish I did. It'd be pretty nice if I did. If I had authority over this, we wouldn't need to have these conversations. We wouldn't need to sit here and rip on Congress every single day. We wouldn't need to sit here and beg Congress for a stimulus check. We wouldn't need to sit here and beg Congress for a raise to benefits. I'd make sure that everybody's taken care of, okay? So, I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm doing here on the channel with all these giveaways, the cash drops, all this really cool stuff that's going out right now. We're doing all this kind of stuff. But again, I would just be doing it on a much larger scale, right? Because we'd be dealing with billions of dollars rather than thousands of dollars. Huge, huge difference, right? $1,000 is like, I don't know. What is that, like a percentage of a billion? Honestly, I don't even know. It's a lot less zeros. I know that much. 1,000 is 1 comma and 3 zeros. A billion is 3 commas and what is it? 9 zeros? Is that right? Yeah, 3 commas and 9 zeros, right? So, wow. It's a big, big difference, right? Anyway, there's a lot of thousands in 1 billion. I don't even know how many thousands. Is it a million thousands in a billion? Again, I'm not really sure. I get confused when it comes down to big numbers like that. It's like too many commas and too many zeros. I don't even know what I'm like thinking about anymore, right? So anyway, hope this answers the questions for you, for those of you that have been asking. And again, I wish I had better information for you when it came down to this check on Friday, but that's all it is. So if you see the headlines, just remember, you heard it here first. This is what it really is, rather than the headlines saying, oh, a big old bonus. No, I wish it was a big old bonus, but it's not. It's just a regular benefit that SSI beneficiaries get that's coming 1 day early. That's it. Anyway, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, and I'll catch you again later in the next video. Thanks again.